Yo! We are back with some A.Noire. We're going to make sure all is good here. It certainly should be. It looks like it. And things are working. I'll take it. We're in part 5 of this. We're close to the end. Seeing as gun didn't work out earlier, due to it being such a damn old game, old resolutions. I'd love to play it and stream it, but it might have to be on console. And that's alright. That's alright. We'll have a good time with A.Noire. What's up, man?
Presiding over the joint session. Each
We're back.
A copy of the president's address.
Wait, what am I supposed to do here?
Congress
Trying to get this all wrapped up. Locate yellow cab. Okay. Can you run, Cole? There you go. So I've got to go to a yellow cab, is it? Okay, if I go into my car.
You're behind the wheel. All right, where to?
I know, man. I just finished one today, though. I finished The Invincible.
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town. Hammond needed to make
I haven't
sure
finished
he
a
was
whole
getting
lot this year. I
bigger
finished
payday
the
than if he takes the
Banishers.
plot. Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned.
Indica, that was
We
pretty
can't seem
easy.
to stop making.
Almost done the Thaumaturge. The Invisible. No, I liked it. It was like, I would have liked a bit more open world.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
I had the worst ending, though.
must be
Things didn't
inside.
go good for me. I think I gave them a life of torment and
We're on the
suffering.
move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab.
Oh, got a high-speed chase. Look how fast this is.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
I found the combat
What stops is
banishers.
she gonna make?
Left a bit to be desired.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already? Damn it, we got pink. He's off, quick.
I definitely had a good time with the Invisible. I enjoyed that.
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
Oh, I get ya. I get ya. I enjoyed it. It's like, it was a kind of a cool, like, hybrid game for me of, like, it had this detective kind of case-solving element, but then you had the combat and the story. It was cool because there's not a whole lot of, like, it's a bit of a romance. I mean, you get the basic story about the wife getting killed, and then she's your, like, ghost buddy.
God damn it, everyone's looking at us, Cole.
This cab driver's a terror.
Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance.
I'm not doing it. What is he even doing?
Spooked him. Back into traffic, Phelps, now.
But yeah, I don't know what's next for a new exciting game. I thought they were gonna get smoked by them. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Outlaws. Like an open world Star Wars game I'm pumped about. The closest thing I think that there was to that was like Knights of the Old Republic.
That's the cab waiting up.
Yeah, I'm actually super excited for the story of the new Call of Duty.
Don't get too close.
She must be
Again,
inside.
John Cena and taking down Saddam Hussein. Just kidding. I know two of those things, they had nothing to do with each other. And I know he announced Osama bin Laden.
We're on
But
the move again,
just
Cole.
would be funny.
After her. Don't lose that cab.
I have not played any other Black Ops games. I mean, there's been 5 of them. They're all like supposed to be, are they all like a really, I don't want to say modern war, but like
Whoa, back off before we get made.
fairly modern stuff?
How many stops is she gonna make?
I've not played one Black Ops game. I've got a couple of them. 4 had no campaign?
We
Okay.
got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Well, yeah, it always feels like the campaign's kind of secondary in Call
That's
of
it.
Duty.
We're spotted. Back off. Back off.
Oh, nice, like Russian-American Cold War. I mean, that is the only Cold War, I think. Nice. Has there been like an American Vietnam one? That would be kind of
Now
cool.
would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Man, I don't like my partner in the most recent one. Oh yeah, man, but all wars are pretty controversial. I mean, I suppose that one's more controversial to Americans than... Oh, come on. Yeah, give us one that goes down to, like, get Slobodan Milosevic from Yugoslavia. Or the NATO destabilization of Libya, but no, they don't. That's not gonna happen.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car.
Try
Don't
this
get too
again.
close. She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab.
Can I just run on foot after her? Yeah, you know, that's... When I was at my parents' place over the weekend, it wasn't just Modern Warfare 2 I had on PlayStation. It was, Call of Duty 3,
How many stops is she gonna make?
and I believe that was all World War 2. But this is, you're actually talking about Call of Duty, I believe it's called World War 2, isn't it? Christ, there's so many games. I wish I liked multiplayer more for it.
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
You know, there was a time where Halo and Call of Duty were side by side in, like, size. That was, like, during, like, Call of Duty... Maybe right before Modern Warfare came out. Halo 3 was so big, though. Okay, hopefully we'll get her this time. Try to keep a distance.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Nice, man. Yeah, that's
That's
right.
it. We're spotted. Back off. Back off.
You got my plates on the cops. That's awesome, though. Just waiting for this light to change up there. So you usually lay a whooping, do you? Is this light gonna change? I mean, Prestige 3 sounds good.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
Is that light gonna change so she can, like, go? Leveling up is easy if you play enough. Fair enough. But yeah, I know what you mean. I played so much Helldivers. I mean, it's one of the first games in a while. I'm getting over like 200 hours in. Probably Cyberpunk was the last one. Okay, this is stupid. Oh, they must have pulled over. Okay, they did.
Pull
See,
over.
I thought I was waiting for them to keep going. Because it told me, like, you're getting too close. Yeah, I don't trust this partner. He's been pretty shady. Like, he knows about the bad shit going on.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee fast next time.
This game, a sequel to this would be pretty amazing. Oh, fuck.
Pull over. He's heading inside.
Payday was nice though. I'm glad we played the other day. It was pretty well improved. I mean, I still had fun with it before, so I guess the improvements didn't mean a whole lot to me. The skill tree stuff.
You get in there and stay with Candy. Make
kinda
sure
cool.
you don't let her see you.
Mister, a man like you always needs the battle of wit to keep unarmed.
My acting coach says I have real talent. I'm gonna get good and tight come Friday.
Good and what? See, I don't even know who the suspect's supposed to be. Hey, Star, how you
Pull
doing?
over. He's heading inside.
Welcome to the stream and happy Saturday evening to you. See,
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
So that's Candy. Where the hell's Hammond? Like, I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking for.
God damn! This guy must have escaped.
I did a sneaky one. Just because I am not sure who I'm supposed to be tailing. So we tailed him. Now we're ready to chase him. Oh. Oh, snap.
Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
But not for me.
Just try and
See, I didn't remember who Hammond was
Was it Albert?
since my last stream, which I think is about a month ago with A.Noire.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
Yeah, that's the danger of kind of stopping, playing mid-case. You're like, what? What was this case about?
He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
I think my partner's a crook. That's my guess. I've liked all my partners up to this point. You okay, Candy? Candy was not okay. Yeah, this place better be cleared out. This would have made such a good open world game. It sort of is. He's just misunderstood. Is he? Are you Hammond? Like, do I go in my car and try to find him? Oh, okay.
No.
Unnecessary.
You did not just do that. Are you crazy?
So, hold on. Yeah, this is going to be a rough old case. I know. Oh, it's fine. They put their sirens on. What's this guy doing?
What the hell?
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case in Pepper?
What the heck, fire?
Oh, this place has, is all back in action. There's no clues or anything in here, obviously. So we gotta find Hammond.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
I don't know if they actually, like, told us where he went. Like, how would I know where this guy went? Oh, locate Albert Hammond, okay. Hey, Emily! Me too, I'm enjoying it. I'm a little stuck here looking for this guy. I don't know, it's letting us go to a few places, so let's let's see if that's it. I don't think it is, though. It's letting me go back there. I'm hoping I'd like to beat it tonight or get close to it, but these cases. Wait, I have an idea. I can usually ask my partner.
You don't think there's something we ought to be doing at the interstate terminal?
Oh. Yeah. So, yeah, we want to go back there. Wherever that interstate terminal was, I guess we'll just keep driving back the other way. Hold on. I can get there real easy.
You can bill it to the department.
There, they'll get us back there. Shortcuts. Follow me for other life hacks.
Well, you don't see that every day. Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car?
So,
That's the cop who caught her.
is he hiding somewhere in here? I feel he's in one of the buses. I'm taking a guess.
Buddy, drop something?
This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
I'm just guessing. So what's he gonna say now?
You don't think there's something we ought to be doing at the interstate terminal?
That's where we're at, though. So we checked out behind here. This is, I'm assuming it's the interstate terminal. It's a terminal. It's likely interstate.
This guy murdered his wife and dumped the body. That's the cop who put him away.
That cherry pie was delish.
This guy have something to say?
You're a couple of slates short of a full room.
Whoa!
I survived the war for this?
So there's nothing in the bathroom.
The heck?
Isn't he a cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
Interstate bus ticket. Yeah, I mean, this would be it.
Food wasn't great.
There's nothing else in here. He's not in this one, is he? Would have been funny if he thought he could hide. You know what? There is stuff here. The music. Ooh, I should have thought about that. It is a crime scene. Okay, I'm manipulating it. Like literally no vibration.
The Egyptian.
Hey, we got a clue. Just one last look at it, make sure we're not. Now it works.
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
Okay. What other clues are here?
So, what now?
That might be it.
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
I agree.
Club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
Oh, a club sandwich would be tight.
That's the copy of the newspaper.
Can we take the bus? Can I, like, drive it? No. Let's get a car. We'll take this one. Doesn't have to be our cop car. We'll take this convertible, though. So I'm confused. Where are we going? The theater, yeah.
Look where you're going!
Oh, this case is gonna be rough. It's Grand Theft LA. Grand Theft Auto LA, I guess.
Turn left.
We're at the Egyptian Theater. Yeah, pretty much.
Seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
But in like the 40s or
Car
50s.
11, King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim. CV all clear.
He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money, too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? You tried to
Oh, night at the museum here.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it's between me and you, and now you're gonna keep on living. She stole them things from me. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
Oh, I let her select. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take the dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money, all I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
This game definitely is. Kind of cliched, but ahead of its time. Saying it's a cliche, the game's not cliche. But saying a really good game is ahead of its time is like one of the most overused statements.
Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
Because there's so many great games.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Crouch, Cole Crouch. There we go, buddy.
Find some cover. Give me some goddamn cover. Stay in cover. Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man.
Get
behind something, Phelps.
Where's he actually shooting from?
You're covered, Phelps. Stay down.
My guy is tough.
Wide open here. Where are you?
Cole Phelps.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch.
Yeah, because he lost money in the
Scania
fight.
sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money.
Oh yeah, I
Phelps.
definitely don't. This cop's shady.
Donnelly and the homicide squad sent their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killer.
I killed like 4 civilians on this mission.
You have any ideas?
I can't believe
on
they're
that?
celebrating me.
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now.
Hey, Onifet.
Good work.
Good evening.
gentlemen.
Happy Saturday to you. Yeah, hell yeah. I've been playing this game for like a year and I still haven't beat it. It feels like I stream it every couple months. But we're getting close to the end now, I think. Loving it, though. Loving it. How you doing? How's your Saturday going?
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
This game would do wonderful for a sequel. Like, imagine a modern kind of open world detective game set in this time period in LA.
I'm at a loss.
Let's get out to the scene before they bag her.
Goddamn captains make me read some paper. Canary says he'll sing, but I guarantee he'll walk.
I feel like I'm in a basement and not towards... Oh, okay. Can you get out this way? Where am I going? Yeah, there we go. Totally missed the exit.
It's been a year. What are you waiting for? He's only a
You
liar.
drive.
Can't really
I need
help
to go over the case notes.
Nice, getting some photos of the sunset. You got some nice sunsets? I love me a good sunset.
Seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
We
Visit
got
the
some
morgue at
lovely
the end of the
sunsets
month
here.
with John and Jane Doe. Their percentages.
You know,
The
over
odds
the
for and
waterfront.
against lightning
Beautiful.
striking.
A murder scene. But yeah, it's been a good weekend so far. Pretty chill.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Gonna try to go for a nice
Thanks.
walk tomorrow. Take the pooch out for a little tour. I think he gets a walk every day, but I'd like to give him a good Good longer one. Give him some off-leash time, too.
Bukowski, you made Homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
Oh, it's his old partners.
6 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs.
I
Reynolds.
barely remember that guy, but I remember Rusty. I liked Rusty.
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Nice, some Dr. Pepper. I had a strawberry Dr. Pepper the other day, man. And Hurt by 9 Inch Nails. Love that song.
Phelps?
I do love Johnny Cash's cover,
Well,
too.
We've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning.
Huh, good to know.
Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
It does sound more desperate. Do you know the name 9 Inch Nails was named by Tori Amos when she dated Trent Reznor sometime in the 90s?
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
I want to say it's from one of her songs. I might be wrong on that, but she did have something to do with the name.
Very unusual ring.
Could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Pretty close to it. She's a weird lady singer. There's got to be a better way for me to say that. But she did some pretty like abstract kind of like music. I remember one lyric that stood out in my mind. It was like slag, pit, stag, shit. Honey, bring it close to my lips. Star fucker. Like it was wild when I heard it. I didn't hate her though, because she was definitely something different. Well, that's Trent Reznor's exes.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the Surretts. It would make my theory.
Morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought Surretts and weren't junkies. You might be onto something.
Oh, was she? Is there anything else I should be... yeah, let's see what we got here.
No good to me.
I don't want to look at that. Is that the only thing I could look at? Okay. Oh, I figured he must be. So nothing on this hand. Okay. What else could we be missing in here? Anything in our tub? If I leave here... oh, no, it's still going, so it might not even be in there. Whatever happened to old people looking old? Vitamin C. Exercise, diet, and stress. Honestly, I do think there's a genetics part too. Like all those things are relevant.
quality English smoking jacket.
Ooh.
I don't know anyone under 45
That,
who would wear one.
speaking of age, I guess the youth aren't really rocking the English smoking jackets. All those can be tough. Dietary changes are one of the hardest things I've ever done. Like, when me and my wife, like, went on, like, a hardcore, like, workout diet. I won't call it diet, because it was just changing in eating habits. Like, healthier eating habits, so... You know, diet culture and diet often has such a bad connotation to it, when it should just be, like, you know, healthy eating, nutrition. Okay, anything else in her bedroom that's interesting? Nothing there. We got the fancy English smoking jacket. I don't think this had anything to do with it.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
A 5-pack of Lance cream cheese? Oh, that sounds good. I don't know what the brand is, but I can get down with cream cheese and crackers. We had steak tonight and baked potatoes. And we haven't had baked potatoes in a while. We had sour cream and stuff, but we took it to another, probably an unhealthy level. And we put jalapeno cheddar chip dip on our baked potatoes as opposed to sour cream. There's that. What about these clothes? What with the iron?
Circumstantial.
How is it even circumstantial?
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Oh, I do too, man.
Been a modeling assignment.
The toppings are the best point. And yeah, the potato itself gets pretty disappointing. I do love mashed potatoes, though, like loaded with butter.
It's a place to start. Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
R.I.P. Sears. You hated hot dogs your entire life. Any reason you can think of? Did you just find them boring? I love a good barbecued hot dog with, like, ketchup. I'm definitely missing some clues. Or at least one. But maybe we just go with that. The stressed out housekeeper. I mean, we got enough to go to our next place. Is my dude coming, or is he just gonna stick around? Is there clues here? Spaghetti tastes boring. For me, spaghetti's like... all depends on the sauce, but I prefer like an Alfredo.
You know the way.
You can drive.
Where are we going? We're here now.
Oh. Oh, maybe we'll go to the dress store. I'm gonna make him drive to the dress store. Baked spaghetti.
You can drive.
I don't think
Fine.
I've
Where
tried
we
that.
head?
Is he gonna do it?
Can you drive to this one?
You be an insufferable food critic? Terrible. Disgusting. Delicious. Oh, okay. The sauce is baked into the noodles.
I think his name is Phelps.
Well,
I read about
hello.
him in the paper.
What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am.
I'm gonna tell my wife about this.
About Julia Randall. Does she work here?
Maybe I'll make us some baked spaghetti.
I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Interesting.
She
So
worked
how
in
would it
New
be
York
made?
for
So
a year.
you're saying the stuff's baked?
She was a very beautiful girl.
The sauce is baked into the noodles. Huh. Every time you combine or typo pisses you off, it's all good, man. I mean, she's probably telling the truth.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
It's interesting. You get levels in this, but they don't really mean anything.
Heather, these...
Yeah, I'm going to take a look into that.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl.
Because that sounds
I
good.
understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss
I
Swanson?
cooked tonight, though. I made steaks. I made steaks and I
Julia
baked
helped me get my
potatoes
job
and broccoli.
She's not in any kind of trouble, is
She's
she?
a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it?
The facial graphics in this are like...
I'm very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
What was I saying? It was, they're kind of uncanny valley, but they're still really good.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiance, Henry Arnett.
Let's see those eyes.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has...
Yeah, I agree.
He and Julia have been friends for years.
It's like there was so much focus on the faces.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson.
I mean, the rest of it's
If you
pretty
ask your
good. It's an
fiancé
older
to visit
game.
Hollywood Police Station. It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
And the voice
Julia
acting's
Randall
really
was found
good.
dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh yeah, you can see that.
She was so full of life.
That's what I expected, because this has to be what? 12 years old?
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
Back there.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Oh, there goes my ad revenue. That little trumpet. May 17th. Yeah, that makes sense. I played it because you know what? I can match the time to a time in my life. I was living in Louisiana. I came back in April of that year. And, well, I got that, and I remember playing it in my parents', in my old bedroom, my parents' place. So I checked all these. Did I? Because I remember playing it in, like, a really shitty... Being pretty sad. Like, you know, I lost my job, and I was, like, had to move back home. And staying in my parents, in my old bedroom. At my parents' place playing this. Because only one of them had that on them. Okay. So let's do a little scan here. We checked the kitchen. She doesn't have anything to say. Does she have anything to say?
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia
But yeah, about a month
just
before,
so
I drove
shocked.
back from Louisiana.
I feel like there's something I should be doing.
I drove there and drove back.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
But yeah, that flash in time just you know, hit me. Doubt. Those eyeballs look shifty.
You want to tell me?
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
Was she a sad
No,
panda?
more than normal.
Depression? Isn't that just a fancy word for feeling sad? Just kidding.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let's see here.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
She was worried about something. What was she worried about? The band down? No, I haven't.
If you were any kind of a detective, you would be trying to blame all this on Miss Julia.
Whoops. Oh shit, the lead singer of
Have
Pantera?
any friends?
Okay.
I'm not sure. I only
Is
come around
Pantera
once-
not together anymore?
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Oh shit, yeah, someone got murdered in
Sorry,
Pantera. I was never a big
know.
fan of Pantera. I mean,
He
they were
said He
cool.
lives in San Francisco.
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
But yeah, within like a month-long period, I got to see Stone Temple Pilots and then Pearl Jam in Louisiana. Man, there was awesome concerts. Okay, what's he saying?
Once you've
Any
checked the
ideas?
bathroom, Cole, you better take a look around.
Bathroom. Okay. Well, where's that?
Doesn't tell me anything.
Oh yeah, like one of my favorite bands went too quick. I used to love Blind Melon.
I'm stumped. Once you've checked the bathroom,
Ideas?
Cole, you better take a look around.
Okay, I've checked the bathroom. Soul One, man, that's such a great song. Change, No Rain, Soak the Sin, Galaxy, Holy Man. Soul One, though, man, that's heartbreaking. Shannon Hoon went way too quick. Yeah, he was blocking me looking there earlier.
What else is rattling around in this thing? We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Help me
You
out.
want to go digging around in drains trying to support Mal's theory? You go ahead. I'm not getting my hands dirty.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Like, run down the jacket. Just because I'm
You
curious.
think Carruthers has called it right?
How many floors is this
He
place?
rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Oh yeah, man. The 27 curse. So we were gonna look downstairs. Like, what would we find, though? Hey, maybe a little of that. Oh, you're cursing knowing depressing facts about good music. Yes, and I believe, wasn't Kurt Cobain 27? There's like a list of musicians that had died at age 27. I think so anyway.
Mal will be pleased.
He was 28? Okay.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the
Oh,
number
the
of
curse
those
of 27
things
is a
we've come across
fallacy.
recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
I got an achievement called A Good Looking Corpse. Because I found all the things.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, where to?
Kurt was 27, okay.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion.
Scott Whalen was a rough one
Almost
because I
brought a
saw
tear to
him
my eye.
They're good police.
when he was
How
in
would
bad
you know?
shape.
You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let
This
me
guy
fill
running
you
across
in.
the street.
Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Live programming and transcribed.
Richer, cleaner, bolder. Okay, where's this Dodge's office at?
What do you think? You got any idea what office the guy is in?
This looks like a business place. Was it Widden? My best conversation starter is, do you know Lane Stanley and Kurt Cobain are estimated to have died on the same day? April 5th has been dubbed the day Seattle died by some. Didn't you win a rant about Courtney Love? Anyone here remember the 90s classic movie LA Confidential? I do. I just didn't see it. I do recall it. Now this is making me want to watch it. What actually got me really excited for this game was Mad Men. Gave me that kind of vibe of that era.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town,
what's LA Confidential about? Is it about detectives in LA? Stoneman 505.
Stoneman, office 505.
A trio of LA detectives,
Yes,
that's the
sir,
name,
your name?
trying to solve a very bizarre
LAPD.
crime in their own
We'd like to
special
see
ways.
Dr.
Okay.
Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No.
I may have to check it out.
wouldn't.
See if it's on
Tell him
any
we
of
wanna
the
see him now.
platforms
There's
we got
no
going
need
on.
to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
God Lives Underwater. They were like a upbeat Nine Inch Nails. I have not heard of them.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Let's see. Is he telling the... Those eyes were shifting.
You didn't like her, did you?
Wasn't a question of like, Detective. She was incredibly beautiful. When you looked in her eyes, you knew how a mouse felt before a snake. Not an ounce of warmth there.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Let's see those eyes. Doubt.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman.
Ooh, 102 correct.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Let's go ahead and grab his phone. Oh, they did cover of the song Fame for the movie 15 Minutes? It's better than the original? Okay.
Are there any messages for me?
Fame.
Yes, Detective.
Down. I don't remember the words. I just remember the tune. I remember the one word. Fame.
Please. Thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Through the window. No. I do like how you can look outside the windows. He's just chilling having a smoke, is he? No? Okay.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Oh my god.
The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live.
Yeah, man, send it over.
Sounds like Mal has our next contestant on the slab, Cole. We better get over there. The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. It's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Right on.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
If I beat this tonight, it'll be the second game I'll have beaten today. I'm hoping that happens.
Got something to hide.
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Man, I can't wait till GTA 6. Or the next, like, Rockstar game. But gosh, it would be nice if they did something new and innovative that wasn't GTA. You know, the last non-GTA or Red Dead game we got was this. Am I wrong? Or was it Max Payne 3? I think it was Max Payne 3.
Detectives Phelps and Earl here to see the coroner.
Yes, Detective. He's waiting for you in the examination room.
Isn't he a cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc.
That'd be a crazy job.
He came in this
My
morning.
wife was interested in
Someone
that.
stove his head
And
in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2
mortuary type stuff.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks.
I'd be scared they wake
Which
up.
could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
What you find? Take a look here in a moment. Hey, oh, it's the organs. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I'll have a listen to it when I'm done here. Well, I don't know what they found there. Must be on this dude.
Here's what I heard. That cop caught the guy who did the Dahlia.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers.
Harmonica's
Yeah,
a weird
he's here.
clue.
I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mel. Thanks for the lead.
Yeah, I hate that guy. Like, I hate my new partner.
That was all bad. Or
The
doped
thing
up.
was, he was a real nice guy. I felt lousy collaring him.
Arnett is in interview too, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
Oh, interview 2. Sorry, where's that room?
Bronco. Give me a hand. I got a hard piece.
There we go.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in. Call me Henry. It's the least I could do.
We got Don Draper over here.
How well did you know Julia Randall? Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Sounds truthful.
And you were close? We were friends. Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing...
His eyes looked fine. What am I looking for? A twitch?
I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Ever heard of a Jimmy
I'm
LeBlanc?
shooting terribly on this one.
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
I think you're lying. I think Randall was a high-priced hooker, and this Henderson character didn't want it to come out that he had been seeing her. I think he had LeBlanc and an accomplice bump her off. I think you know who Henderson is, and you're trying to conceal his identity.
I think you've been out in the sun too long without your hat. Prove that I know who Henderson is.
How would he know who Henderson is? Okay. It wasn't the smoking jacket. That's probably not going to help me.
I came down here to talk to you, to do the right thing, to try and help catch Julia's killers. And all I get is abuse. I'm not a criminal detective.
Heather told us that you were in fact...
Terrible, terrible interrogation.
That's right.
The thing was, he was a real nice guy. I felt lousy collaring him.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
He's full of shit.
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That'll be all for now, Henry.
I don't know. I don't trust him. Stolen valor.
That son of a bitch was never Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Oh.
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes.
Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Okay. I thought I lost audio for a second. We're good, though. We're good. Now I'm just gonna get back to my chat screen. Get back to my game. We're good.
Before we start tailing it, Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed him. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
Oh, a little bit of tailing.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
Are you on the sauce or what?
Are you on the sauce?
I
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
What?
Easy, Cole. Better back it off. Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
Yeah, I think they get alerted if you like hit something too.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Gotta keep that distance.
It's not the siren, you idiot!
Oops. We were probably right at the end too.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Yeah, it's a siren. I kept hitting into my trigger there. Or not my trigger, but my left stick.
With Devil Clean, Devil Clean removes film and floats it away. No toothpaste or coffee.
He was squirming like a worm in there.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
It's like a slow speed chase. Then you have to be careful though. You don't really want to hit other things. Because, well, it alerts them. But it seems like if you have space between you and the car... Not space, but like another car between you, it seems to go alright.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
It seems like even if you go into the other lane, like the wrong lane, gets upset, like if you go into incoming traffic.
Never stepped foot in Okinawa.
I agree. I wish there were still streetcars around here. I know that was one of the coolest things I loved in Louisiana and New Orleans was streetcars. Is he pulling over? Okay, cool. Right on, man. Enjoy yourself, dude. Thanks for hanging out and chatting.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Can I hide behind the palm trees? Can.
Move in. At risk losing the trail.
What are you doing?
Hiding behind a palm tree, that's what I'm doing.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Move in. At risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. At risk losing the trail.
What are you doing?
Hi, sir.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Like, what's incognito mode? Is it me just sitting there with my, a newspaper?
That price is outrageous. What are you doing?
Try that again. Yes, we'll skip it. I have no shame in that.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here. You bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Oh my God. It's Fabergé.
Fabergé?
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face.
Is that a
when I told
fancy
him to
thing?
hand it over. The guy who owned
Wait, I've heard of a
it thought it was
Fabergé
worth
egg.
At least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Back to the police station.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy LeBlanc was Patrolman Fred Wallace, who's working a shift on Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Jordan and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
Well, I guess we're en route.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Let's see here.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Okay.
Got this gadget whiz putting recording devices into the place.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Someone ought to take him home. He's loaded.
Be happy, oh so happy, and
That old music's great.
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
Let's go see Lady Eavestrom.
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
She was
thank you,
burgled.
Ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what
Hey,
wasn't stolen,
thanks to
detective.
Red. Appreciate it. This game's pretty cool.
A priceless
I think
jarrett
I'm nearing the end of it.
family for 50 years.
I've been playing it for like a year, and
Case that was worth
I've only played it on stream, and yeah, I just haven't had a chance to finish it yet. I'm digging it though.
So you have no idea who did this burglary?
Happy Saturday to you, man.
A lot of these cases tend to be inside jobs.
Appreciate the like.
How dare you impugn my character and the character of my staff? If you have no further questions, I suggest you leave.
Ooh.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night, at least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
I mean, indisputable it was a year ago.
No. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
What did you find?
Oh, darling,
A sapphire
so much
ring.
of the stuff.
The corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Oh, she's coming with us. That's awesome.
This is ACB, American Century Broadcasting. We go to Washington now with national news from American Century Broadcasting.
We'll take her on a wild ride here.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K come in. 11K, message from Detective Mikowski. Murder victim Jimmy LeBlanc's record shows he most often worked with an accomplice. Caucasian male, approximately 6'2", 220 pounds, heavily built. Known as Willie.
The driving in this is actually a little tighter than you think it would be. I mean, it's older cars, they're only going to go so fast. Okay, I'm gonna take this left. Maybe the next left.
Son of a bitch! Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
A little bit of car damage.
What's wrong with you? Thanks for the tip.
Will our car make it? I hope it does. Maybe if I drove a little better. I do like the sound changes though, like that clicking that you hear.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Stop! LAPD!
Okay, Cole, this guy's our case.
Go on, put your hands in the air.
We got a chase going on.
Give it up, LAPD!
Oh, he did that. Okay.
Don't make me chase you.
Cole, what are you doing? My balance game was not good.
Go on, put your hands in the air. Give it up, LAPD.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm there. I made it. Cole got a whooping there.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps. Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How'd I get back here? Under your own steam, miraculously. He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming round, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Let's investigate his place, see what's up here. Yeah, he was reaching.
Junk. I don't think so.
What's going on in the kitchen?
Seems irrelevant.
It is. It is irrelevant. Oh, just having some watermelon. Oh, I could deal with some watermelon.
You won't let me leave until we finish this, detective. So you'd best get on with it.
Oh, I was hoping to go search some more.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and the blonde.
But happy Saturday to
I'm
you
in
guys.
Fashion.
I hope it's going good. Whether it's Saturday or Sunday for you. It's Sunday for me now. It just hit midnight.
Your office is empty and you're behind on the rent.
Times are tough.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
Doubting.
Julia Randall out of your life.
Why would he want that? Julia was our friend.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart. They were the Bonnie and Clyde of society burglars. He met you and realized he didn't have to steal anymore. He could just mooch from you. He needed Julia out of the way.
Julia was insatiable. She didn't care about anyone, not the least me. She was never going to go back to the poverty she came from. I wanted it to stop.
Who is Henderson and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Okay, his first burglary, the Fabergé cigarette case.
No such person, Detective. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Nope,
Henry
0 for
Arnett,
3.
You were under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Like, the
Henderson
real cops
is
doesn't even
Stoneman,
real,
all right?
doesn't matter
I'm
if they have the
not
right
guy you want.
information.
Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Take him away.
They're in New York, Milwaukee, Chicago, or
Okay, let's go
You're
to this
behind the
dude's
wheel.
practice.
All right, where to?
Guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
Move it on over. Move it on over. Move it on over. Move it on. I'm just kind of mumbling. The big old dog's coming there.
The doctor could do something to make this all better.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, doctor.
Oh, snap. He's gonna jump out that window.
So glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Oh, the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry.
We're out here just destroying lives.
No one. Not my wife or my children nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
I figured that was gonna happen. When I saw that nice view earlier. Oof.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message.
Oh, yeah, I'd agree.
It says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is in the
Former
apartment
wrestler?
building at the
I
corner
couldn't
of
imagine.
Hollywood and
I've been arrested
Detective
once
Wachowski
for
says
some
to meet them
weed.
there.
Man, in my younger days, I walked out of a dude's car, saw a big guy running towards like the door to my apartment building as I was walking back in, like I just bought a little bit of weed. And I got tackled, taken to the ground, knee on the back of the neck, and taken in. They weren't after me, they were after that guy. But what am I going to do? Am I going to be like, oh yes, this is his name? Scary times. I was terrified. I don't think I was well, it was initially charged with like possession and then it was put through something. So I don't have a record or anything.
Really
I've had multiple visas to work in the States and stuff. No problems there. But yeah, I couldn't imagine. They're a fun McDizzle fact.
Life has a way of making you pay for the ride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps.
But yeah, 10 out of 10 wouldn't recommend. I get to spend a few hours in the cell.
You're talking from experience.
Because they brought me in and then booked me. I sat in the cell and then they questioned me for probably 2 hours about that guy. And I'm just like, what do you want me to say? And then in fact, I ended up moving halfway across the country about 2 months later. Because
Can you drive to this one?
I wanted a bit of a change. But yeah, terrifying. Hey, Orchid. Good morning. I'm just talking about my time in the slammer. I'm just kidding. But I did get arrested once for cannabis. And it was not a good time.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball
My couple
shoes and
hours I
green
spent in
jacket.
jail.
And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
It's funny, it's all legal here now. It wasn't then.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Wait, I hear the harmonica.
Wait. Cool. You hear that?
Hope you're having a good morning, Orchid. Drinking some coffee, some tea, having some good breakfast.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Nice. I wish I could scale a wall like that. Should I not be shooting at him? Just waking up? Nice, nice. I was trying to play an old Western game earlier called Gun, but the resolution and stuff was all too old. Oh wait, that's my guy. No wonder I wasn't shooting him.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is.
How many shots can he take?
Son of a bitch really picked this spot for it up here, didn't he?
That's a cool place to have a gunfight.
Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Leah had that impact on a lot of men.
Ah, my dude doesn't have his hat anymore.
You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink. Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Well, I found most of the clues. Oh, we're getting the Vietnam flashback, or not Vietnam, World War II flashback. This tells such a cool story.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd is still fighting.
Man, war would be brutal. War is brutal. I'm just glad that I've never had to experience it.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
Excuse me.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Congratulations, Phelps. Oh, dude's bitter.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard. Sounds like a homicide beef. Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place. We already cleared that up. Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case I need to break.
God.
Oh, right, next case. A judge with morphine.
A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Well, I'm not going to this guy's office.
Drink. I got the jitters again.
Man, this time of living in this time and working at this time would have been crazy. I mean, people be drinking at the office. You have a little
bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
flask of booze. Hell, I could use that sometime.
I don't think you're a fool.
You drive.
My opinion
I need to go over the case
against
notes.
thousands of others.
Would have been a time to be alive.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Puritanical. That's a word you don't really use a whole lot.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Bukowski.
Phelps, back again.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. The waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
That joke
You might
used
want
to
to
be a 4-piece. Now they're a
I'll keep
no-piece.
her company until you're ready.
All right, let's see what we got here.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Let's take a look around here first, though, before we start asking questions.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
I don't think this trumpet's gonna tell me much. Oh wait, the little trumpet things might. Whatever they are. Maybe they won't. Maybe the trumpet accessories won't really,
What's that click?
Hey.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
There's something up with this. Oh shit.
The case must have cost more than the trumpet. He kept his stash close at hand.
We got a ticket?
We should follow up on the musician angle.
Find anything interesting?
Okay, nothing there. What was other? Anything in his coat?
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Nothing there. Anything on his last arm? No, we're good. I think we got everything from him. Yeah, this place is wrecked. I mean, wasn't there a few bodies? So we checked out Dude.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Oh, got some guns. Some missing guns. Those do not look like they're properly secured.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Another day, another dollar.
Another day, another dollar. Pretty much. Not much more than that. Alright, folks. Orchid, Onifets, I am probably going to jet. I appreciate you. I'm going to get a little snack here. Get some rest. I don't really have to work tomorrow, but I have work I need to do tomorrow. Which kind of sucks. But I want to try to get up early and get it done with. But thanks for hanging out. Gonna try to get this done pretty damn soon because I want to wrap this up. But I did already beat one game today. I beat the Invincible. So I was happy to have that done. Which I really enjoyed it, based off a Polish sci-fi novel. But yeah, just gonna have probably watch a little bit of TV or something. That's what I think the plan will be. And try to get some rest. Thanks so much for hanging out, and we'll do this again real soon.